Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy! Welcome back to another episode of Dark Heresy. As the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, I am so honored to document the many adventures of Acolytes J. Jones, Andrew Dickinger, and their Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our acolytes were knee-deep in the politics of Sepphoris Secundus, a mining world currently plagued by the terrorist attacks of the immortal Shiak and his mutant army. Our boys teamed up with the undercover Baroness, L. Collins, and the local Adeptus to strike a pivotal blow against Shiak and managed to bring down one of his favorite lieutenants. You remember, the one with the bone claws? Anyways, in the aftermath, the Baroness was revealed to her former subjects, and celebration echoed throughout the mines. Their protector had returned, and she seems to be the only one who can harm Shiak. But all is not well on Sepphoris Secundus, as Shiak still lives, and he serves a new master, Gozer, the Chaos God of Architecture. Can the immortal Shiak be killed? And what does Gozer have in store for our meddling acolytes? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, turning you back on.
That escalated quickly.
That escalated really well. I mean, to be fair, I guess we planned it. It was an ambush.
Yeah, but we were like sitting there for a couple hours and nothing was happening, and all of a sudden everything was happening.
Everything happened, but man, I can't believe that Baroness Collins actually went out there and announced herself to everyone who she was and almost got us killed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was, I mean, you swung some serious lingo there to get them.
Sometimes I can do pretty well for myself when I'm not doing it on purpose. Anyways, Daniel, so we got rid of, well, I guess we didn't get rid of the plan, but we slowed Shiak's plan of whatever he was trying to do there.
Yes, we did, but he's still out there.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I guess Baroness is still having her party with those people, but...
it looks like she's coming back right now.
Oh.
Like, the cameras are showing her coming across on the bridge.
Oh, perfect. I guess, what do we look like? Relaxed? Casual? Casually relaxed? Should I stand like this with my hands like this?
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
This is an audio medium, but...
I look totally normal and casual for any of our listeners.
He looks really uptight.
Oh, God. Hey, Baroness Collins, how are you?
Hello, it's good to see you. Thank you for your help so far.
You've got some, like, confetti on your shoulder. Let me just get that off
The people have been very, very excited, but our work isn't done here.
I mean, definitely, obviously. I mean, we got a super healing Shiak mutant man who's still out there.
Who somehow you are the only one who can hurt?
Yeah, that sure is a thing, isn't it?
Any way you want to shed a little bit more light on that?
I told you, I don't really know. Maybe it has something to do with, like, I've seen lots of mutants in my time, and they don't have crazy super regeneration powers. Not usually.
Not all mutants. Maybe, like, one specifically.
Yeah.
In this case, Shiak.
Yeah,
I mean, it can't be the one with the bone claws, because he's dead.
Oh, yeah, he's super dead. He definitely didn't have any regenerative powers.
No.
It would have been good if he had it, but he just had acid blood instead.
Yeah, in retrospect, I feel like we should have asked him some questions before we let, Matthew kill him.
We did ask him
Wilson's
questions.
giving us a thumbs up from the corner. He's not interrupting the conversation, but...
Thanks, Wilson. I'm glad you enjoyed that, killing our only source of information.
I give him a little winky.
Just to remind you, you let him do that. That was...
Yeah, I know we did, Daniel.
I know. It seemed like the right thing to do. He really hated that guy.
I'm gonna make an inquiry check to see if the Baroness is being on the up and up on, like, saying, like, she doesn't know what's happening as far as, like, healing. So here we go. My inquiry, I actually know it, so I won't get a negative modifier. 59. Is that good? It's not. It's not good.
Well, what's your stat?
Well, my fellowship is a 36.
Well, so you failed.
Ah, damn.
That's how...
Sure I didn't have a plus 30?
Nope, that's not how it... Nope.
Free reroll.
Fair enough. So I don't know anything.
She says, look, I got no reason to lie to you about this. I don't... Clearly, there's something about me that can harm it. I don't know what it is. I mean, clearly I'm someone special. They've just been
the confetti on your shoulders would claim that you're someone special.
Let me wipe that off.
It's weird that they don't have any food, but they've got, like, confetti stored away? So strange.
Of course they do.
Well, you can't eat confetti.
Oh, I guess that's true.
That's true.
Wow, that's it's really sobering.
Well, I mean, you know what this means, Baroness.
It means a lot of things, but what were you thinking
It
of?
means you're coming with us.
Yeah, I assume so.
I mean, we could probably give her, like, a rocket launcher, like, probably something bigger than a last gun,
maybe we should just, like, give her a nuke.
Ooh, wait, I think you probably have to be a little farther away than, like, I don't know, 20 meters?
I was assuming you were just going to nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, do you think it would work if she fired it from orbit? Like,
That's-
she pushed
I mean,
the
that's what
button?
I'm thinking.
Or does she have to hold it? There's a lot of questions I have about this weird magicness you have.
I will have you know that the whole point of this operation is that your Inquisition would not be destroying all of the innocent lives in the Harrow.
That's right. I totally remember that, but I'm glad we all passed that test. Anyways, so Baroness, you've got to come with us, obviously, because you
Yes.
seem to be the only one that can hurt Shiak.
Yes.
Is there any way that you could have been, like, were you exposed to anything, or...
Maybe it's on Shiak's end. Like, I don't think I did anything. Maybe it's Shiak. Like, he must have done something. There's some sort of magic that he has.
Yeah, I wish we knew what kind of magic. Baroness, if you give us a moment, I just want to talk to my friends. Guys, huddle up. Daniel, Andrew, we know Gozer's involved. The Baroness doesn't know about Gozer.
No,
Should we tell her about Gozer?
Why would we tell her about Gozer?
Well, he is the chaos god of architecture, and he might be orchestrating this entire thing. Yes.
The more we talk about him, the more it makes it real. We just have to claim ignorance, and it'll go away.
You sure it isn't
eventually.
like the more we build about him? Like, do you think talking really does? I guess that's all the same thing.
It's belief, man.
Inquisitor Atris has several theories about Gozer and why he was never spotted until you started talking about him.
Well, let's not think about that.
See?
So, what do you think? Guys, do you think we should tell her? I mean...
No, I don't think it's need to know basis. I've never knew what that meant, but I believe this applies.
It's your call to make, but if she's an ally, she maybe should be in on the advice. But I'm only a Servo skull
Well,
who's
at
ready
least-
to party.
Oh, man, you always are, Daniel.
Yeah, I want to get out there. Like, there's all these celebrations going on.
Daniel's really in the party mood these days.
I don't like this
It's
new personality.
crazy.
I feel like I'm going to have a new personality every mission.
Probably.
Well, at least we know the Dark Eldar aren't involved.
Well, we're not 100% sure about that. I mean, we know the Dark Eldar.
That shit was definitely just stolen.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely.
Possibly. Well, we can't rule anything out just yet. All right, let's break up real quick. Baroness, look.
Yes?
I trust you.
I would hope so.
So, we're going to let you in on something.
Okay, but more of your Inquisition secrets?
Not really. More of like we'll call it like a librarian's secret.
You're librarians?
We used to be librarians in a past life.
In a way.
In a way. Anyways, there's a certain chaos god that not a lot of people know about. The chaos god of architecture. Have you ever heard of him?
No. I know Shiak was constantly talked about tearing down humanity and building something new in its place.
It's kind of vaguely referential to building things.
Yeah, he was always talking about how he was going to destroy, but then he had to build something afterwards.
Did he mention foundations and buttresses?
Yeah, did he ever say anything about buttresses?
You know, he said foundation a lot. I can't recall buttress, but by the time he was getting a little more extreme, he wasn't really talking to me
Well, when they
anymore.
start talking about buttresses, that's when you know they've really gone off the deep end.
Or arches.
Yeah.
Arches as well.
He did
Well, they
like
say
arches.
Utras is the gateway to buttresses, so we all know that.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you guys are pulling my leg.
No. It's okay.
All right, I was against this, but it's actually totally
It's
legit.
legitimately real, yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
We don't want to say everything, but let's just say there might have been some reports in a hive city a while ago that, like, maybe had something to do with that.
Ended in chaos incursion.
I've been imprisoned for about a decade now.
You know what?
Heard
Don't
much.
look it up. It probably had nothing to do with it. But regardless, this being, we won't say the name, is real. And it might be influencing Shiak and giving him these types of powers. The runes that we saw on the ground, they are runes of this chaos god.
Oh, dear. Well, then...
Did Shiak ever, like, mention he had, like, an imaginary friend? You know, like, me and Singy Sam, like, we always like to hang out and play games. Do mutants ever have imaginary friends?
I mean, everybody has imaginary friends, I guess, at one point or another, but...
Well, mine's always been the Emperor.
I'm pretty
He's
sure...
always with me.
I'm pretty sure the Emperor is real. But...
He is.
Regardless, he was a firm believer in our cause, and the non-violent parts of it, too, but... He started falling in with a weird crowd of mutants who were talking about a lot of more violent ideas, and like a switch turned. He was totally obsessed with tearing everything down and building up something new.
Did he go... Do you remember who these group of mutants were, or maybe where they were?
Yeah, they met in one of our bases, was like one of their like prime locations, like one of our safe houses.
Well, I mean...
Where was it? Yeah, Andrew, can you pull up the map again?
Here we go.
Okay, yeah, so if we look at this right here... Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's been there for a really long time. Let's pull this up. Theoretically, none of the tunnels or the recent mining would have traveled through this area, so it's been relatively untouched.
It looks like it's a pretty centralized location, too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think it's definitely worth our interest in checking this out.
Let's go, absolutely.
All
What
right.
do you think, Baroness?
I suppose we'll have to go. Just be careful. I'll try to keep the crowds away from us, and once we head into the mines.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is a secret operation. We should very certainly not keep any crowds of people with us.
Black Ops.
As we walk through they're going to see me, and they're going to be
we gotta
crazy
put you in some
about
kind of disguise,
gotta
right?
get-
I will not disguise myself anymore.
Okay.
I'll tell the people to leave me alone. Then I'm going to go fight evil or something, and they'll leave us alone. But I don't disguise myself anymore.
Do you think we'll need some backup for this, or should we keep it real on the down low?
I think look, last time we called backup, we had, like, scourges and, like, a lot of gunfire. And
Yeah, the scourges, we got to keep an eye out for them. They could still be coming. Technically, you scared them off with your Inquisition, like, bluster.
I mean, you mean my bravado and my presence. I mean,
Yeah, you had your dick measuring contest with them, and then you scared them away, but
I won my dick measuring contest.
congratulations. Anyway, so the scourges might be here any moment. The Arbiter is here. She sort of looks around.
Okay,
All
Daniel.
right, let's go.
Let's move.
All right.
Okay, I switched it back on.
So we haven't gotten to the mines yet. Like, it's really crowded. We're kind of surrounded by all these people right
there's
now.
a lot of people everywhere. Luckily, from being from a hive city, I actually move pretty freely through crowds.
Exactly. You're good, and I could float, but the other ones are having some trouble.
There's too many people.
Andrew, just hold my cloak. I don't know. Servo Skull. Wait, let's use your loudhailer, right?
Yeah, sure. What do you want me to say?
Make way for
Prince?
No, I wish.
There's no prince here.
Make way for Saintly Collins. Let's try it out.
Okay, yeah.
Say that.
Make way for Saintly Collins.
Right.
They're parting a little bit, except there's one lady who's rushing up to her.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, please, thank you so much. My child was dead, but then when we heard the news came that you were alive, my child lived again. Saint Colin, he lived again. Meet my child. Meet Simon.
Whoa, hey, Simon.
Zombie kid?
That's what I was thinking.
The kid is a sort of a teenager, and he has seen better days. He's very gray and seems to be very sickly, but
Total
he is alive.
Legit zombie.
Colin sort of reaches forward and says, bless you, child. Thank you. And the child sort of looks up at her, smiles, and then reaches over and rips off his mother's head.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Just with a single movement, just a quick grab.
I'm not gonna say, like, we told you so, but, like, crowds are bad sometimes.
Fucking run!
Holy shit. Wait.
Well, before you freak out and run, you're going to need to make fear checks to do this sort of thing.
Do I need to make fear checks because I'm jaded?
You're probably okay, because this is just violence.
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll fail enough for both of us. This is off of willpower,
Just
right?
don't imagine...
Willpower, and it's going to be at -10, because it is kind
Just
of like
don't
ridiculous.
imagine him as colorful birds in your underwear.
What? Why would you say that? So it's a -10?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta get below a 19.
Oh, dear.
46 is not below a 19, if I understand math correctly.
All right, how do you react?
Oh my god, he just ripped her head off! Did you just see that?
It's a goddamn zombie.
There's blood everywhere! Oh my god! Is she okay? Is she gonna be okay?
How would she be okay? She has no head.
I don't know!
The creature is now... You notice that its hand that it grabbed its mother with was turning to stone as it did it.
Oh no!
And like a giant like stone hand like ripped it apart. Its body is slowly turning more and more to stone, but it's moving as it's doing it. It's stumbling towards Collins. It's moving very slowly at this moment. It doesn't seem to be able to control its body.
Shit.
I immediately pull up my shotgun to run up and blast the thing.
That makes sense.
Oh right, we have guns.
So should I roll for initiative?
I'll let you get the drop on it first, but then we'll do a roll for initiative.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm going to be point blank with a shotgun.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Try and shoot it right in the face.
So you're gonna aim for the head then?
I am. Oh, am I gonna take what's that called?
Call shot.
Call shot. I'm not gonna call the shot.
Okay.
no.
Well, you just said you were gonna shoot it right in the head.
I'm gonna attempt to, is what I said.
All right.
He's metaphorically shooting it.
Just
in the head.
because, like, I'm not saying that that's a zombie thing, but like, there's a tradition of zombies in other sorts of literature where aiming for the head is.
All right. You know what? You've convinced me.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just saying. So your aim gives you +10, and the scatter gives you +10, and the call shot gives you -20. So it's
exactly even.
Exactly even. So I need my ballistic skill is not so great. It's a 36.
So you need a 36 or lower
I
to
need
blow
a
to the
36
face.
or lower, and
Okay.
then I take its head off. Maybe
I believe in you.
that is a 22,
Oh wow.
all right. Roll your damage.
and unfortunately that was a 2.
Ah.
But I have a 5 plus 4, so that's 9 impact damage.
To the head.
To the head. All right. You blast its head off, and
Nice.
it collapses on the ground.
Kablow!
Whew. That could have gone really bad.
Oh, holy shit! That was a legit zombie.
That was a great shot.
I was just saying that. I didn't think it was a real zombie.
Also, we should be more cautious when firing a shotgun like into a crowd of people.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I think we're fine.
The headless corpse lands on the ground. Collins has pulled out her own weapon and is sort of looking around. The crowd that is close to her is rushing back. The crowd that is further away is trying to rush forward to see what is happening, which is just creating like random chaos in this whole area.
Baroness, as you can see, there might be other enemies among this crowd, and we cannot see them.
We need to fucking go
All
right now.
Daniel, you need to announce, everybody step back now.
Guys, did you hear that scream?
Whoa, what was that?
They're coming from everywhere. It's not really picking up on my microphone.
Daniel-
There's just random screams coming from throughout the Harrow.
Okay, we gotta get out of here
gotta
now.
fucking move.
Did anyone make a distraction?
So I say, "Hey, look over there!" And then I grab the Baroness's hand and then just start running.
Did it work?
I need you to make some sort of check for, hey, look over there. Which, while an interesting plan and elegant in its simplicity,
Is that like a weapon skill check?
if you're shooting a gun, yes. Are you shooting a gun?
No. So I guess it'd be more like a fellowship check.
Probably.
My strongest stat of 24. Let's see if I can make this work. Oh my god, so close. That was a 27.
Oh, damn.
No cigar.
So what I want to do is I want to throw my cloak over the Baroness, like in this like confusion.
Yeah.
And then I want to turn to the Servo skull.
Yeah.
Turn to you, Daniel.
That's me, yes.
Yeah.
I prefer if you refer to me by my name.
Yes.
Not
Yeah, I'm sorry,
the
Daniel.
Servo skull.
I know.
we're all panicking right now.
I know I would never normally say this,
That's
Daniel.
really quite
Come on,
rude.
don't do this to me now. Daniel, listen, you've been listening to the Baroness talk, and I got a feeling you can probably do a pretty good impression of her voice.
Our voices sound pretty similar, just like a
They
slightly
do.
higher pitch.
I just noticed right now, if you can, I want you to fly really quickly the other way, just start making noises and speaking like the Baroness. Look, I'm pretty good at moving through crowds. I think I can navigate us out of here
Well-
without them taking notice.
Okay, so I bring up the map and I see where we have to go, and I'm like, this way.
All right, can you do this for us, Daniel?
We're still heading towards the underground the bunker thing?
Of course, just make some sounds that way and then double back and meet us back there.
Okay.
All right, let's try. Is there a stealth check that I gotta do, or?
Let's have you just make a general agility check
Okay.
because you're moving through the crowds.
So I got a 91, so it's not a perfect plan, but I throw my cloak over the Baroness and I just start pulling her through the
Here's the
crowds.
thing, the Baroness sort of throws the cloak off of her.
Okay, you've really got to get over this saintly Baroness thing. People are
this
trying
is-
to kill you.
This is the thing. We need to get somewhere safe. That bunker is not safe. That's probably where more of these monsters are.
Well, we were going to sneak up on the bunker if we didn't have these crowds of people around us.
No, we need to get somewhere safe. Like, this is... Oh, no. There are, like, tearing through the crowds are, like, more and more of these, like, stony zombie things.
Okay, we're going the opposite direction of the stony zombie things. Let's go.
Where are we going? What place are we going to go?
This direction, and I just grab her and I just start taking her through the crowds, like, towards, like, what I think, hopefully, is, like, the direction.
I'm looking at the map, I'm like, but wait, no. And I just end up following.
So I just pull her off, like, just ripping through the crowds, and I'm going to pull out my auto pistol and just start firing into the air to separate the crowds.
That totally works, yeah.
So people just start, I guess, spreading everywhere.
You're fine. Yeah, people are just running.
I immediately, like, as we're running, I whip out my shock stick, and I'm just, like guarding our back, just, like, waiting for them to come from the...
How are these things gaining on us? These things chasing after us?
They're not all just coming from one direction. They seem to be coming from, like, you notice this while you're running through the crowds. You see these creatures descend on someone, kill them, rip them apart. Not completely, because then they start reforming as one of these stone monster
one of the people that was just killed.
One of the things that was just killed.
Oh, no. Just, Daniel, real quick, just taking a view of the scene, does it look like we could take these things?
I mean, individually they seem rather weak, but there are several. They seem kind of stupid, though. I don't know. I've never seen... My databanks have no information on this situation. I think maybe sort of a brave retreat might be the best effort.
That's probably a good course of action, Daniel.
We need to choose... Where are we trying to go?
Andrew, real quick, what do you think?
We're already on the far side. It's going to be impossible to double back. I have no idea.
We got to push forward into this mine. Let's do it. We just push farther, deeper away from the crowds of people.
All right. So the thing is, just to get a better... I know that this mine is sort of confusing to get an idea of where everything is laid out. Thank God we just have this little bit of breather for me to explain this. Let's... you know what? Actually, I think it would be a good idea to run into that hovel over there and close the door.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right.
I don't think they heard us go into this hovel.
I mean, they're moaning outside, and they just... Oh, no. Do you hear that?
Oh, no.
Oh.
There's a voice that's echoing throughout the entire harrow.
Collins!
Do you think they mean Collins? It's probably not for her,
I mean,
right?
It's not... They didn't say L. Collins.
That's true. They didn't say L. Collins. Collins is probably a pretty common last name.
Tonight, you die!
Wow, that's real specific.
Real extreme, too. I mean, like, that's like a big step.
Baroness. Oh, sorry, let me take my cloak off of you.
Yes.
Did that sound like Shiak?
Oh, yeah, 100% that sounded like Shiak.
Okay, well, you're going to definitely stay in here. We cannot be going out.
I mean, well, convenient, right? I mean, we were going for him, and then here he is.
I guess he's coming for us. If he's coming for me, like, look... Regardless, the mine is not a safe place to be. This random house, it seems okay. We gotta get to the guard barracks, right? Like, we need to get to the Arbitus station.
Hold on a second. Matt!
What the hell is going on out there?
We need you to come pick us up.
Okay, I'll send some guys in the speeder.
I hope that name actually, like, implies that it's fast, because, yeah.
Oh, also, this is Jay, by the way. Side note, also Shiak is out here, so...
And, Rock Monster Zombies,
Rock Monster Zombies. Probably a lot at this point.
I'm keenly aware of these Rock Monster Zombies. We're seeing the entire situation. Zombies? Really? That's what you're calling them? Rock Monster Zombies?
I mean, they could be like, Rock Monster Demons.
I mean, they're rocky, they're monsters, and they're zombies.
I mean, we're open. I mean, look, we're not saying we're naming them, but, we might want to.
We could call them Rombies.
Ooh, Rombies. I'm kind of open to
All right,
Rombies.
we'll try to get... We were using it as a fire platform. They seem to be too stupid to shoot us down, so I think we'll be okay. Where are you?
We're in this hovel nearby.
Okay, so come down on my tracking signal.
All right, I see that. Okay, we'll send somebody over there. We're trying to contain the situation. Guys, this is real bad. This is real bad.
Oh, I think I hear them at the door. Oh, shit.
Well, barricade it. What's in here?
I bet.
Okay, now is the time. You're going to need to, like, make checks to barricade the doors. So this is a small little hovel that's just the size of just one room. There's just some...
And made of crap basically. So.
Made of essentially just garbage.
Okay.
And there's just a weak wooden door.
So is this going to be strength checks? My agility is not really going to come in handy.
I'd say
here.
it's probably strength checks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably going to be strength. So I guess we're just going to have to lean up against it, use our weight, and try to hold the door back.
I say, Jay, just grab that piece there and just like bar that across the door.
Okay,
entrance,
fine. All right,
just
let me and I'm going to lean against the door and try to hold it.
All right, both of you guys make some strength checks to try and keep them out.
62, I failed.
26, I succeeded.
Okay.
How many degrees of success?
And
Just one. You just succeeded.
I just succeeded.
That's
yeah.
fine. All right. Well, you hold them back for a little bit as the hover car continues to come towards you.
Matt, what's the holdup?
Well, it's going to be hard even to... They're surrounding you now. Like, they're all converging on your spot right now.
No shit.
Okay. We gotta think. There's gotta be some way to get out of here that I can't throw a grenade because that'll
God
blow
damn it,
us
Jay!
up.
I knew you'd go for the grenade. No, that's not gonna help.
What about fire? What if I just made like a nice stream of fire out the front door and then we ran through that?
I mean, we could just like.
The door has now been smashed open as these rock zombies are pouring in.
Oh god, fire's the answer, and I just pull out my hand flamer, and
Okay.
I have quick draw, so I don't need to draw it, and I'm just gonna open up a torrent of flame on everybody in the doorway.
Okay, go for it.
So, I mean, it hits, so I'll roll my damage.
Don't roll that 9.
It doesn't jam. I know we were all thinking it. 5, I rolled a 5 plus 4, so 9. Do they dodge?
These things are not dodging.
Okay, so they're just taking the full torrent of it, and I
Let's
guess that
see
means
here.
I'm going to set them on fire, so I'll roll for the fire damage, too.
Yes.
Which is 4, just a flat 4, so basically they're all taking 13 damage.
13, and 4 of that ignores toughness.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
And the flame always hits the body.
Flame always hits the body, yes. The ones that you blasted, which is about the 8 that are like all sort of like right by the door, are now on fire and crispy, but they are still moving towards you. You did not knock them out.
Andrew, they're still moving. Shoot them with stuff.
All right, I guess. So I'm gonna just have my shotgun just start unloading into the crowd.
Exactly.
Now I have a question because it's a scatter gun.
Yes.
Just thematically, and it's
Yeah.
at point blank range. Would it go through to things behind it?
Yes, this combat I'm going to be running a little bit more narratively as opposed to like similar to the last battle. Once
I
again,
accept.
this is going to be a large one. Hordes of Zombies is
Rombies?
Rombies.
excuse me, Rombies.
Trademarked.
The Gozer cannon is expanding.
Rombies. We
Best
picked the
name.
best names.
Make a check and we'll see how much you succeed. Well, and then you'll roll your damage.
All
as
right,
well.
so I am point blank.
Yes.
So that means that I get a plus 30, and I'm
Okay.
also taking aim, so that's plus 40.
All right.
So I need
Fire away.
to roll a sub 76.
You got this.
That's a 9.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of degrees of success.
How many degrees of success
That
is that?
is 6 degrees of success.
All right. So you hit about 6 with your flamer. You these ones that were already on fire are pretty much all of the ones that you're able to blast with your shotgun, and you knock them down.
All right, cool. So
Roll your damage, and you'll probably wipe them out. It's gonna if you roll really low, that's not gonna happen though.
that was an
Oh,
8.
and what part of the body was that theoretically hitting?
That was all hitting their left legs.
Okay, awesome, cool. No, yeah, that's gonna do the trick.
It's 8 plus 4, which is 12, plus another 3 because I'm at point blank with a
So
scattergun.
15.
So 15 impact damage.
All right, so you have blasted like. It's sort of odd, but like you're aiming low and you've blasted a bunch of legs off. They all collapse on the ground and continue to crawl forward towards you.
God!
However, they seem to be more or less blocking the way for the rest of the zombies that are trying to break in.
Well, this is good at least. We've got kind of like organic blockage, right?
I mean, your flames didn't do anything. I was just trying to slow them down.
And now they're on the floor. I mean, I guess we've kind of created some kind of barriers for us.
Collins pulls out the bolt pistol that she got.
Whoa, where did you get that?
Get from your boss.
Oh, well, that
Oh.
was nice. He
Wow.
didn't tell us
Yeah.
he
No,
didn't
he
give
was
me a bolt pistol.
Well, I know how to use one. I don't know if you ever...
That's true. I don't know how to use a bolt pistol.
Yeah.
Don't even know how they
You don't
work.
have to rub it in. Just shoot the rombies.
Sure. Sure. She rolled 100.
Oh, no!
I totally know how to use this thing. It's jammed.
Oh, man. You don't know how to use a bolt pistol, do you?
I'm gonna have to spend some time clearing it. Here they come.
You do know it's like a magic pistol, right?
I don't believe in magic like that.
Well, now we know why it didn't work.
I mean, there's literally rombies like all over the place, and you're saying you don't believe in magic like that?
Dude, can I fire up another torrent of flame?
Well, now they're gonna go for some attacks on you.
Yeah, I figured they would.
You don't just get to shoot forever.
I don't get to shoot forever? Damn it.
2 are going to attack you guys. If you are blocking them from getting to Collins.
I would say we are in front
Yes.
of Collins.
Yes. So 2 are going to attack each of you.
Maybe
Okay.
not intentionally, but inadvertently, we are using our bodies as shields.
So basically 4 are making their way to us, 2 on each of us.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess which one's attacking which first?
We're going to have 2 towards you, Jay.
Okay.
Serpentine, Jay. Serpentine.
All right, that one misses.
Yes!
That one hits.
Oh no, I'm gonna try to dodge.
A standard dodge check will work. They didn't succeed by much.
Okay, and I actually have a +10 in my dodge. I've gotten a little bit slippery since the last time I've tried to dodge
Serpentine.
things.
All right.
Here we go. So that means on agility, which is typically 42, I just need a 52 or lower. Well, and then degrees of success. But here we go. Dodging. 20! That's just a flat 20. That's 3 degrees of success.
All right. The first one misses you, and the other one sort of... Again, these ones have lost their legs, so they're like just sort of like stumbling around, like going for like your like torso area, whatever. But you're fine so far.
I'm so elegant.
You just take one step back and they miss.
I just a step.
All right.
Oh, that was
One succeeded in hitting you, Andrew.
I mean, I'm going to try and dodge.
Well, I suppose that's a decent decision.
So it's just flat for me. I have no bonuses.
Okay.
So I need a 31 or less.
Yeah. These things do not seem to be very skilled, but there are lots of them.
That was a 59, so that was not successful.
You take a d10 plus 4 damage. However, their claws are primitive 5.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Which means that on the damage dice, it cannot go over a 5. So if
that's
I
good.
roll like a 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, it is reduced to a 5.
And you said it was +4?
Yeah, it is plus 4, though.
Damn.
So,
Those are pretty good claws.
all right, rolled a 2. So that's going to be 6 damage.
That does not get through my toughness.
All right.
Cut through my robes a bit,
Yeah.
and then reveals that I'm literally wearing flak armor underneath.
We
Still got that armor from our last adventure.
Yeah.
Well, the other one's going to try to go for you, too.
I mean,
And it rolled an 89. So it does not hit.
It just like falls on the floor.
It essentially just falls on the floor.
I also take a step back and it just falls.
Don't worry, Baroness. These are really, really dangerous creatures. We've got you. We've got you protected.
What's your plan now? Is it you're going to continue doing what you're
Can
doing?
I look around and see if there's any other like windows, or like can we go through like the ceiling, or like is there anything around like as like a potential for an escape outside of the front
the
door?
roof, there looks like there's a trap door on the roof.
Okay, we are going up. Okay, Baroness, you're gonna get on my hands, and I'm gonna push you up through the roof. Andrew,
All
you're
right, I think I just cleared the jam, so we're good.
finally. But you're gonna provide covering fire with your magic bolt gun. But I'm gonna push you up through the roof. You cover fire from there. Andrew, do you want
I'll just keep him at bay, I guess. Just get her off there.
to? Okay, Baroness, put your foot on my hands, and I'm just gonna launch you
All
through
right.
the ceiling.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, I'm up here. And they are... Oh, there's so many of them.
Okay,
There's so many of them.
I'm coming up right at you. Andrew, just start firing. I'm gonna try to make my way to the roof.
All right, I guess.
Make agility checks to climb up. I'll give you plus 10 on them, though.
Okay, here we go. With a plus 10, I need a 52 or lower. 39, all right.
Yes.
So I scamper my way up.
Okay.
All right, so I'm like left below, and I'm just like sort of yelling at them menacingly, thinking that it's actually going to do something, and then I just realize how stupid it is, and I'd go for the trap.
Dr. Octopus your way up the top of the ceiling?
Yeah, I'm using my servo arm to.
I'll give you
grab
plus
a hold.
30 for your check
Ooh.
because of that.
Oh man, did I need that plus 30? That gives me just enough to succeed.
It's just like struggling.
Because
You're climbing up, but like they have now like grabbed your legs as they're trying to grab you down, but your arms are able to force it up.
Oh man.
Oh man, glad you got those like robot spider arms. That's awesome.
You sort of look out at the area surrounding you, and there are about 80 of these things converging on this spot.
Wilson, where the fuck are you, Wilson? There are a shit ton of rombies everywhere.
You notice that some of these rombies, as you are calling them,
Thank you, Daniel.
you see that they're picking up tools from the ground.
Oh, good.
now.
Oh no, they're learning. No. Tools bad. Tools bad.
See the ones with the tools?
No legs and dumb claws good.
See the ones with the tools? Throw a grenade at them.
Wait, you mean the ones that are grabbing the tools?
Yeah, maybe they'll learn that tools are bad.
Oh, like a Pavlovian thing. Like
Yeah.
if I grab a tool, I'll explode.
Gentlemen, this is Wilson. We are on our way. Wow, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of zombies
Yeah,
here.
no shit, man. Get the fuck over here.
We're coming. You're on the complete opposite side of the Harrow. It's taking a little
Well,
time.
we didn't know where you were gonna land. Look, we can argue all night. Are you close?
Just give us a couple more minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna open and I'm just gonna spray into the crowd.
Oh,
because I
Jay,
assume-
they're trying to climb up.
Okay,
They are most assuredly trying to climb up
Okay,
now.
I'm just gonna spray into the ones that are just climbing up, just like full unload my cartridge.
So you're shooting at the ones on the outside of the building? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm shooting at the ones that are trying to climb up through the hole inside
In the hovel?
of the building.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
They're
so-
trying to climb up on both sides now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna unload full torrent of flame on them.
Yeah.
Let's see how much damage. 8, almost a 9.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 12 damage, and then I'm gonna roll the fire damage. 10. I don't think that explodes.
That doesn't
from it.
explode, no.
But holy crap! So
But that is actually enough. Like, you char these guys. Like, they go down.
That's
like you,
22.
Yeah, 22 damage to the body. That's enough to just turn them into just a bunch of cinders. Like, they are on
Yes.
fire. They're sort of moving around. They're starting to... So the building you're in.
What about it?
So...
Really stable? Like they made this out of like a bunch of steel
Totally
they found around.
non-flammable.
It's relatively stable except for the part where... So Jay got some of it right, but Andrew didn't get that other part right. Because while it is relatively stable when it is not on fire, it is flammable.
What? That seems like a poor oversight.
Now,
of
here's the
this
thing.
building's design.
There's a ton of buildings, like, in rows that are going down, like, circling the entire part of the Harrow. And the Baroness is sort of looking around and she says, I think we got to start jumping from roof to roof. We got to get away from these things.
We are building hopping people. Let's move.
I mean, okay.
So, do we have to roll an agility check to jump to these other buildings?
Yeah, this is just going to be a generalized agility check for your just efforts of jumping from building to building as you were
Alright.
trying
God
to.
damn it, I wish I had that better robot leg.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that would have been perfect, but sorry, we're working on it still.
34. My agility's 42.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 45 and my agility is 31.
Damn.
All right, the Baroness rolled a 23 and her agility is a 36. So she is fine too.
Yes!
But you are slowed down. So you're jumping from building to building. There's one jump that's a little further than the others. The Baroness sort of makes a running jump and lands like dramatically and like hits the ground. She maybe even glows slightly because she's a saint as it's going on.
Wow.
Maybe that's just the fire that makes it look like
The
that.
fire of burning people's homes.
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
illuminating her.
Then Jay, you make the next jump and you barely sort of catch the edge, but you got it. And then Andrew, you sort of try to push off with you've been pushing off the roofs with your mechanical arms to like get a little bit more of a distance. But you get the timing wrong on this jump. So you actually like make the jump and then you push down your arm to give you more clearance, but you've already like your arm doesn't hit anything. And you sort of like you land like a couple meters away from where you wanted to land. You hit the ground hard.
Andrew?
You're now surrounded.
Oh, God.
Andrew! Oh my god, you're on the ground!
Don't get hit! The Baroness pulls out her gun and just starts blasting down at
Just
the
starts shooting
creatures
into them?
around you. Yeah.
As soon as I hit the ground, I see I'm surrounded. I immediately whip
She
out
rolled a 12, so that's real good.
She's got it this time.
She does 15 damage to this thing's arm. So one of them is actually right about to grab you. The arm actually lands on your shoulder, and then it just is ripped apart by bolter fire.
Oh, I mean, that was convenient, I guess.
Yeah.
And I pull out my shock stick immediately.
So who's up next?
I'll have you go, Jay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna reach down, like as I assume he has his back to them, and he's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you're backing up to the building we're standing on.
Yeah, essentially.
I'm gonna lean down and just grab you by the shoulders in your robes, and just try to use all of my strength to just heave you up onto the building.
All right, make a strength check.
Yep, I thought so. Here we go. By the power of Grayskull,
Who?
19, baby.
All right.
and I needed a 34. So just grab you by the shoulders, scream some kind of reference to something, and just heave you up onto the building. Oh, God, you are surprisingly light. Wow, those mechanical arms really do help. Are these made of... What are these made out of?
I don't know.
We should probably talk about this later. Let's keep moving.
You see Wilson's patrol craft, like, lowering down. Unfortunately, like, it's sort of hovering, like, in the building, like, right next to you. And the door on the side opens up. It seats 6. So there are 3 guards in it because they knew they were going to have to pick up 3 people. There's one piloting it, and the 2 stick their heads out and open fire with their weapons down at the zombies.
Just shooting into the horde?
Just shooting into the horde.
Is it Jim and Jeff?
Of course it's Jim and Jeff.
God damn it.
Yeah, there's only so many named people that are here. And
Never thought I'd say this, but I'm happy to see you 2 idiots. And Matthew, it's great to see you as well. Everybody get into the speeder, please, please, please.
Come on, let's go.
All right, so I guess Baroness jumps in first, then I guess I'll jump in, and then Andrew, you want to hop in?
Yeah, you notice that as you've been running along, you've seen like random Arbitus patrols or like the occasional maybe miner who had smuggled weapons in or whatnot. Like they had been fighting back against the zombies who were just tearing apart. Excuse me, zombies.
Thank you, Daniel.
Who have been tearing apart this whole situation, and they blasted them apart with their guns, but eventually they're overwhelmed. And then you've now noticed that the zombies are picking up these weapons.
No. Why are they learning? God damn it.
It's like they're a neural net processor. A learning computer.
Oh, boy.
You hear a voice echo through the harrow once again.
Collins! Kill Collins! There's no time! Kill Collins!
We gotta get out of here. Matthew, pedal to the metal, whatever you gotta do, get us the hell out of this
Let's
mine.
roll!
You know what I got from that statement that he just said?
What?
We just wait, and he's fucked.
What, you think, like, hide from him?
He said there's no time.
I guess, like, which I assume now we're just zipping back through the mine.
How much fuel does this thing have?
Not too much. We were burning a lot of fuel to get to you quicker. This thing is not actually particularly fast. Speeder is not really that. It's more of a marketing term, I guess. I don't really know. Lowest common bidder.
What do you mean? I hear the land speeder is one of the most reliable, durable, most loved vehicles in all the Imperium.
Are you telling me you got the economic version?
Look, we don't get much money on this planet.
Fine, all right.
And what is that? The craft is flying towards the Arbitus station. You're getting very close to it. You're actually flying along the edge of the harrow. You're not actually flying. So you're sort of above the zombies while you're sort of shooting down at them. Mostly because it keeps you sort of close to the ground in case you actually fall or something. You'll land not falling like almost a mile down to the center of the mine.
Yeah, that would be bad. At this point, I'm sure, by the way, because it takes a little while too, I've reloaded my hand flamer.
Almost assuredly,
yeah.
yes.
Because like as we've been talking, I've just been scrambling under my robes, reload it, turn the cylinder into its place.
Yeah, exactly. While you're doing this, Wilson says, "Who the hell is?" And there's a mutant woman who's wearing a robe.
Oh God, fire chick.
Who raises her hand
Oh
up,
shit, that's Sullivan. Oh no, this is so bad.
and you just see your entire craft catch fire.
Oh God!
We're gonna be going down really rough. If this Prometheum catches, we are dead.
God, what I wouldn't kill for a salamander's land speeder right now. Jesus.
He is gonna make a piloting check to try and bring this down safely.
I believe in you, Matthew.
Oh boy.
If you're gonna fail, at least hit a few of those rombies on the way down.
He rolled an 82.
Fuck! Oh no! Baroness, you might want to hold on to us. Somebody hold on to everything else.
Hold on to your butts! The craft just crashes through like 3 buildings and just like ripping everything apart, and it just is now sputtering to death on the ground.
Bail.
Both of you need to take 1d10 plus 5 damage.
Oh shit. 3. Oh good. That's an 8 total damage.
You said plus 5?
Yes.
I rolled a 1, so that was only 6, which means
you take no damage, and I take 1. What is it to? Body, head?
I'm going to say to the body, yeah.
Okay, so I only take 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, my bad rolling finally actually helped me.
I start with 13 wounds, so I'm only at 12 now, so that's not bad. Oh, God,
Dude, this armor is sweet.
Jeez. Oh.
The Baroness, however, has taken like quite a bit of damage. Is now sort of like her leg is like very charred. She's limping now.
Shit. Oh, Collins, give me your arm.
You see that Wilson, his body is impaled on the steering column.
Wilson!
No!
He was like a leaf on the wind. God damn Damn it, Wilson.
And Jeff is just like...
Too soon.
Jeff doesn't have a head anymore.
I'm
And
okay with that.
Jim is pinned underneath some rubble, and he says, "Go! Get out of here! Go!"
Well, you heard him. Let's get the hell out of here,
I mean,
Jim.
I
We
agree
love
with-
you, but, you did a great thing here, buddy.
We don't love you.
All right, bye, everyone.
Burn this. As he begins
So many
to
references.
he begins to open fire with his gun on the zombies that are like starting to overwhelm.
All right, Baroness, time to run back to the station.
What are they?
Zombies.
That's right, Daniel. All right, Baroness, grab my arm. We're getting the hell out of here. Jim, thanks for giving us covering fire.
As we're being pursued, right?
Yes, you're being pursued. You're right by the causeway that will take you to the.
So we landed
defense-
relatively high. On
relatively high, yes.
So I'm like, because he's carrying her, so
Yes.
he's a little bit slower. I'm just like firing into the crowd behind us.
I need you to just make a generic ballistic skills check. This is not like you were making an attack. This is just how well do you succeed at ballistics as you are just running and shooting.
All right. Well, I just rolled a 41.
And what's your ballistic skill?
Unfortunately, my ballistic skill is a 36.
Both of you are actually going to take 5 hits from zombies.
Now, I as a Desperado, I have an ability to run and fire.
Oh, yeah, you do
so
have that
can I
ability.
also take some? Can I take some shots as well?
Yeah, as a Desperado, you're totally able to do that, even as you're helping Collins.
So I'm going to be whipping out my hand flamer and just unloading a torrent behind us as
Yes.
well. So let me roll for damage.
Yes.
That's a 10. Does it explode by the power of the Emperor?
I mean, this is more of a generic sort of thing.
I know, but it totally exploded.
Explode to see how well you do.
I was hoping to explode again. It's a 4. So
All right,
that's
so-
a total of 18, and that's before even the flame damage.
Yeah, don't worry. Again, this is sort of a generic because of the like. If we can't track the damage to every single one of these zombies, just because there are so many of them.
Don't worry, Daniel. We'll add that to your new CPU when we get back to base.
Exactly. I just can't deal with it all. Like,
It's okay. A lot of crazy calculations. I understand.
So unfortunately, Andrew is taking shots, but it's just not really doing it. You see that actually there's lots of Arbites guards now that are attacking you, and they're wearing like armor that's like absorbing the.
Some of the arbiters have turned into rombies.
Yes.
Arbitus Rombies? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Arbitus Rombies.
Damn.
And they have their own weapons that they're sort of firing around. But Jay, as you're pulling the Baroness around, you're just sort of letting loose the fire as you fall back onto the platform. Both of you get hit about 3 times, so I'm going to
jeez.
roll that for...
We are moving through a crowd of hundreds now.
Yeah,
so-
exactly. Fails to hit Jay the first one. Fails to hit Jay the second one.
Yeah.
And I want to make this clear. It's not that they fail to hit you. It's more that they're just like sort of clawing at you as you're moving. Like,
Yeah.
You are getting like little scratches all over the place.
Oh,
as
these
this is
robes
going
are
on.
definitely
Yeah.
going to need to be resewn.
They're like trying to drag us down, essentially.
Yes, they're trying to drag you down. This one totally hit you, though.
Oh,
So you're going to want to try to dodge.
I don't like the qualifier of totally. That doesn't
Yes.
sound promising. Okay, here we go. So my dodge, again, is at a plus 10, and it's for my agility, which is a 42, so I need a 52 or lower.
Yeah.
Though 81 is not lower than 52.
No, it is not.
Shit.
I saw the one and I got excited.
You take 9 damage to your head.
Fuck. All right, so a 7 soaks it, so I do take 2 damage.
Yeah.
So I'm now at 10 wounds.
Now let's have the 3 go for Andrew.
Totally gonna miss. I'm just
Miss.
made a Quicksilver.
Miss.
Those octopus arms.
Miss.
Told you.
Whew.
That's what this shit is made of. Quicksilver.
That's magic, my friend.
Yes, you would have taken a lot more hits if he had not been so successful with his flamer.
Melting people.
So you're moving your way down the causeway, blasting them as you're going.
Oh God.
Okay, come on, move.
Go.
How secure does this causeway look?
The causeway itself is not going to fall anytime soon. It's been here for so much time, and it has been reinforced in various weird ways, but it's fine. Whether or not you're going to actually fall is a different question.
No.
If that makes sense. Like, the structure is sort of also above you that's holding it. That part is really firm.
Damn,
but the
I was
part
going to
that
say,
is-
like, a well-placed grenade might cut it loose, or...
That's an interesting idea, to try and actually blow up the entire causeway.
That's what I'm saying. Blow up the causeway to try to drop all these rombies down into the pit below. Cut off their entrance.
You could certainly try to do that.
Yeah, I've got my grenade, so I'm going to try this.
So I grab Collins from your shoulder and I'm like, "Do it, Jay."
All right. So I pull the pin on the grenade, throw it onto the, I guess it's like a wooden causeway.
exactly, yeah.
And then just dive back with you guys and just...
It explodes. You don't have to You're aiming at the ground.
Yeah, fair enough.
You don't need to roll to aim
It
at
is
the
Jay
ground.
we're talking about here.
Daniel sensed that I was reaching for dice. Not necessary when
Yes.
fighting ground.
And the causeway starts to explode out from underneath all of the zombies. Some of them go tumbling to the ground. Unfortunately, as you've blown that part out, that was sort of connected to the parts that you are on.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to need you guys to make agility checks to, like, make your way towards the door. It's open, and, like, you see some of the arbiters inside. Like, really the only one you recognize is Laura, just sort of, like, waving for you to get back.
Could I, because I'm carrying the Baroness, can
Yeah.
I use my arm as like a stabling mechanism, my mechanical arm?
Yes, yes.
Would that give me any kind of bonus?
No, I think it's going to nullify the fact that you're carrying the Baroness,
Oh,
if
okay.
that makes sense.
Yes, that's fine.
Oh my gosh, I needed a 42 and I rolled a 42.
Excellent.
Oh no.
I rolled a 93.
Okay.
I needed a 31.
Got any fate points left?
Daniel, do you feel that this would be a good moment?
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. You can use the fate point to reroll. Or, if you fail, I'm going to give you a difficult choice. You either throw the Baroness to Jay. And,
Okay, that's better than what I thought you were going to say.
And-
Throw the Baroness off and save myself?
Yeah, fuck you.
Well, you could do that, but then you will fall, like, in a bad way. Or you can sort of grab onto the bottom and, like, hold on for dear life, and you'll be holding the Baroness in one arm, and you're holding, like, with your own arm and your robo arm to the actual causeway.
I think I have to go for the cinematic choice.
God damn it, you cinematic son of a bitch.
It would look cool.
It's way more fun this way.
You think this, like, in a half moment?
Yeah.
Like, in like, less than a second, you're just like, this is going to look awesome.
So we go to fall off, and I throw the Baroness at Jay, and then I go to grab the ledge, I guess.
Yeah, but you don't grab the ledge. You go falling. Andrew falls, and I can't see him anymore.
Andrew? Andrew! Did you see him? Did you see where he went?
Why did you blow up the bridge?
I thought it was a really good idea.
Well, yeah, sure. I guess.
We gotta go down there and get him.
I don't know.
I swear to God, Matthew, give me that fucking keys to the... Oh, right, Matthew's dead.
And so is the speeder.
That's right. Oh, God, do we have any kind of vehicles or anything I can use to get down there?
No, not really. We could lower a rope down there, but he's...
Anyone have any demon dust? He loves that shit. Laura, look at me. Do you got any rope?
Yeah, we have rope.
Give me the rope now.
Okay.
So I just grab the rope, I tie it around my waist.
So what you do is you see that in the Arbitus station, it's not just the soldiers. It's actually packed tight with, like, lots of miners, too, that have all, like, run into here. And, like, all of these, like, random miners are running out and saying, "It's the priest! It's the priest!
Yes, yes!
It's the priest!
All
We
of
need to
you.
help the priest!"
This is your moment. Your Baroness and your priest need you. Have you ever heard of Monkey in a Barrel? Okay,
There's lots of ropes.
Yeah, look. Regardless, I'm gonna need your help. Take a shit ton of these ropes. We are going down now.
Whatever you say, we're gonna save the people who saved the Baroness.
Easy enough for me. So they tie the ropes.
Yeah, like, there are about 15 of these people. The Arbiters are like, "You're crazy! What are you doing? He's dead!"
He is not dead, and I'm gonna kick your ass for saying that, but later. But please watch the rope so none of us slip or die. You know, maybe like belay. All right, everybody, belay on. You know, I don't have time to train you. We're gonna just jump right now. So I'm just going to jump and try to rappel down with the other, I assume, people who have never rappelled in their life.
Well, some of them have some weird mining experience.
Okay,
but,
perfect.
Yeah. This is so confusing. I can barely describe everything that's going on just because the Rombies are on the other edge of the platform. Some of them are just falling off, but a couple of them are shooting las guns at you guys as you are descending down.
So, like, I'm just rappelling down the rope as just last fire,
Yes.
just, like, shooting all around
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
All right, Daniel, I need to know what's going on with Andrew. Cut your power now and cut to his onboard camera.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Thanks for listening to this grim dark tale. Tune in next week for the exciting conclusion to our adventure on Sepphoris Secundus. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a Servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. If you'd like to download more episodes of Roll to Seize or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. You can email these morons any questions at rolltoseize@gmail.com. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. It helps irritate the Eye of Terror, so that's pretty funny. Goodbye.